Oh, there's a fish. There he is. Good fish here. FishAholic fam, well, welcome back to another episode. Today we're switching things up and trying something new, kinda, because if you can see from the B-roll at the start of this video, I'm not in my kayak, I'm not in my boat, I'm in this really cool like prototype skiff that is made from a very similar plastic to what a kayak is made out of. And this is called the Milha Nautica boat. And my good friend Rafael, he is from Brazil, and he has a company called Milha Nautica. Basically, in Portuguese, that means nautical mile. And he has his own line of pedal kayaks. And what I'm sitting in now is the first like prototype for the skiff that is going to be launched soon. And what you see today on this boat is like 55% of what the final product is. And I believe they just got the final product in, or another prototype. And for those of you that don't know, I grew up fishing on like small skiffs, small boats, back when I was like, 10 up till like probably like 17, 18. My dad and I together bought like a small little Lumacraft boat. We also had a John boat, and we had like a little 8 horsepower outboard Mercury on there, which is kind of like what we have on this Milha Nautica boat right now. So it's pretty cool to kind of be in a similar rig to what I was used to growing up. Those old boats that I had, I also kind of rigged them up with a platform up front to make them kind of like a improvised bass boat. And yeah, I'm really excited to be out here. Also, my friend Rafael has a live scope on this boat, and I don't have a live scope, so I'm really intrigued to see how this works today to help us find fish and catch fish. But anyway, so our plan of attack today, we are just way upriver on the St. Lucie, and we're heading up to a good area that I've fished many times in the kayak and in the boat, and it's an outgoing tide, so I think it could be pretty good. And then we might also run further downriver and hit up some other spots, and I hope we could just get on a decent bite out on the skiff. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys up at the first spot. Sweet. Oh, look at that. Already spotted a fish that looks decent size, chasing some bait. I'm gonna take a few casts with the fly real quick. Let's also drop the live scope and see what's here. A little bit of distortion. That's a fish right there. There's probably a lot of debris going through this cut on the outgoing tide. Yeah, there's definitely fish here though. All right, so the first fly that I'm tying on to try is this Crockett's Mini Finesse Changer, which I think perfectly resembles a little finger mullet or a shad. So let's see if we can get a bite on this. I love the front deck up here. Perfect for fly casting. That's the cast right there. Come on, fish. Come on. I took like 20 casts with the fly and no bites, and I don't think I'm getting down deep enough. If I had a little split shot, that probably would be better to get it down into the strike zone. All right, for my next attempt at trying to get a fish here, I think maybe we should try one of these little no live bait needed 3-inch swim baits. Try this 1/2 ounce size to start, and I'm kind of bummed right now. I forgot my Dr. Juice back in the truck. If I had the Dr. Juice, I would load it up on this bait. I would have put it on probably the fly as well. So, you know, we're not far from the launch. I might go back and get it, especially if we can't get a fish here. All right, let's see what happens with this. I took like 10 casts with this and nothing. Let's try a hard bait. Maybe this little Yozuri will work. All right, if this doesn't get a bite, I don't know what will. This spot usually always has 1 or 2 hungry ones. I can't believe it, nothing on the Yozuri. I have this little voodoo shrimp. We might have to try hopping this along the bottom. All right, nothing on the voodoo shrimp either, not even a bite. I just don't think there's a lot of fish right now in this cut. I didn't see much other than what I think was mullet on the screen. So I'm gonna switch back to the no live bait needed swim bait and just start working upriver. Okay, so I just came up to this boat here, and there is a ton of fish underneath it. There's a bunch of fish right on this piling too. Oh, I can see my lure sinking. That's so cool. There he is. Found one. Nice. That's a good size fat snook. How's it going? Just a fat snook. Thank you. All right, that was so cool. Right there just shows you the power of the live scope. Basically, I saw them sitting on that pile in there. I watched my lure sink, and then I just was giving it some vertical jigs, and this fish crushed it. Oh, nice and healthy. There she goes. The little 3-inch no live bait needed got the job done too. Wow, guys, check this out. So that right there is that piling, and that is a stack of fish sitting right around it and under the bow. Let's see if we can get one of them to eat. there's another fish. Oh, real small one. And I believe this is a small tarpon snook or sword spine. That must be what's down there. All right, well, at least we got one more little snook, but we fished for like another 20-30 minutes by that boat, and no other bites. And I also went upriver like another quarter mile or so, and there was a ton of mullet up there, but not a whole lot of predator species, it seems. So we're gonna start up the engine, head down river to another spot, and just keep bouncing around until get on more of a consistent bite and or maybe just some bigger fish. Looks like we got some fish right there in front of us here. Let's see if we can get a bite. Oh, just had a bite. Well, that's a good sign, but you know what? This water's really murky. Let's try a white one. I think this will be a little bit easier for these fish to see. Oh, I just had a fish on but lost them. Definitely a snook because I'm a little frayed up. Oh, there's a fish. Oh man. Something that feels decent, but I'm not sure if it's foul hooked or not. I feel like I'm foul hooked. I got really lucky that fish didn't go to the left into the structure, which is kind of weird. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe by chance I snagged a little jack crevalle or a decent snook, and being that I snagged him, maybe he didn't know what was going on, so he just swam out and away from the structure. Got some good weight to it, whatever it is. Hopefully it's not just a snagged catfish. Whew. Oh man, he's pulling hard now. Woo! It's ripping. What could this be? I'm pretty sure it's snagged. Or not. Oh gosh, almost lost my rod. Just a like 8-10 pound Jack Crevalle. Sweet. Oh, not bad. See ya. Sweet. By the way, this setup that I'm primarily using today is my 4000 daiwa certate paired with my 7'6" dark matter FishAholic inshore series medium fast action spinning rod. Let's get back over to that bridge and take a few more casts, and then we're gonna move down a little bit. Let's see if we can get another fish here, and I'll probably take like half a dozen more casts, and then we're gonna move unless we get another fish. Oh, there was another bite. All right, nothing else here, so let's roll. Oh, all right, I'm seeing some fish right there on live scope. Let's get them. Oh, look at that. Two nice fish right here. Oh, one fish is swimming in to check it out. And there's a bigger one right there. Two of them actually. Oh. Oh no. They were interested, but then they turned. That was so cool. That was something sizable, or maybe it looked bigger because there were two like medium to small size fish right next to each other. There he is. Good fish here. Might be another Jack Crevalle. Yeah, that's got to be a Jack. That was so cool though, seeing him on the screen, and then he came right in and just nailed it. Oh yeah, it's a little bit bigger Jack actually. Nice. That's great size for the light tackle. Just on the little 3-inch NLBN. What is this right here? Oh my gosh. This fish has leader that its body like grew around. You see right there? That is crazy. I'm gonna cut this off and you know, this fish will probably be happier without that hanging on him. All right, not bad. All right, nothing else on this little swim bait. So let's make a quick change to the Yozuri crankbait again, but I'm gonna try trolling it. Fish on. Found something small here. Might have snagged a mullet or something. Oh, no way. A mangrove snapper up here in basically like fresh water. That's crazy. Cool. All right, well, I think that's going to be a wrap for this video after that last fish. And today was a really fun day coming out on this new little rig here. Huge shout out to Rafael for lending this to me for the day. And it was a little challenging, I'll be honest, to kind of feel out this little boat and you know, find the best way to position the boat and then present the presentation, and as well as with using the live scope, because I'm still a little new with using live scope, but it was so cool being able to spot so many fish and also see some tarpon, which was cool. I don't know if I narrated that on the camera today. I was a little bit all over the place today, I'll admit. But there were a couple instances where I saw the tarpon, you know, cruising through the live scope, and I'm hoping that the GoPro was able to capture it. But all in all, it was a decent outing. You know, I'm happy we at least got the two decent jacks on some light tackle, so that was kind of fun. And we could have went much further down river where we probably would have had a better shot at some bigger fish and more fish. But I just wanted to kind of keep it simple today and fish up river and you know, not cover a whole lot of water today, because it was only my first time out in this new little rig. So yeah, you know, I'd love to come out on it again, you know, another day, and maybe I'll take it down river and see if we can get some bigger fish. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for more, and like always, live to fish, fish to live.